Good morning. Well, I found my ninth book of Magic Tree House. It's called Dolphins at Daybreak. And I know just from talking to you kids this year, a lot of you love dolphins and would love to visit the ocean if you haven't been there already. So we're going to take a little trip, sort of, with Jack and Annie to the ocean and visit the dolphins ourselves. Let's start with chapter 1. It's called Master Librarians. Jack stared out the kitchen window. The sun was not up yet, but the sky was growing lighter. Jack had been awake for a long time. He had been thinking about the dream he'd had, the dream about Morgan Le Fay. The tree house is back, Morgan had said in the dream. I'm waiting. Jack sure wished that dreams were real. He missed Morgan's magic treehouse. Jack! His little sister Annie appeared in the doorway. We have to go to the woods now, she said. Why? Jack asked. I had a dream about Morgan, said Annie. She said the treehouse is back and she's waiting for us. No, that was my dream, said Jack. Oh, wow, said Annie. She told you too? So this must be important. Dreams aren't real, said Jack. Some dreams aren't, but this one is, said Annie. I can just feel it. She opened the back door. I'll see you later. Wait, I'm coming, said Jack. He raced up the stairs. Having the same dream must mean something, he thought. He grabbed his backpack and threw his notebook and pencil in. Then he ran downstairs. We'll be back soon, Mom, Jack called into the living room. Where are you going so early? His dad called. Just for a quick walk, said Jack. It rained last night, called his mom. Don't get your shoes all wet. We won't, they yelled. Jack slipped out the door and Annie was waiting for him. Let's go, she said. The sky was pale gray. The air felt freshly washed, and Jack and Annie ran up in through their quiet street to Frog Creek Woods. They headed between the trees, and soon they came to the tallest oak in the woods. There was a wooden house high up in the treetop. It is back, whispered Jack. Someone looked out the window. A lovely old woman with long white hair, Morgan Le Fay. Come up, called the magical librarian. Jack and Annie climbed up the rope ladder and into the treehouse. In the dawn light, they stared at Morgan Le Fay. She looked beautiful in a red velvet robe. Jack pushed his glasses into place. He couldn't stop smiling. We both had dreams about you, said Annie. I know, said Morgan. You do? Yes, I sent them to you, said Morgan, because I need your help. What kind of help? Said Jack. Merlin, the magician, has been up to his tricks again, said Morgan, so I haven't had any time to collect books for Camelot's library. Can we collect them for you? Asked Annie. Yes, but in order to gather books through time, you must be master librarians, said Morgan. Aw, Annie said sadly. But you can become master librarian, said Morgan, if you pass the test. Really? Said Annie. What kind of test? Jack asked. You must show that you know how to do research, said Morgan, and show that you can find answers to hard questions. How? Said Annie. By solving 4 riddles, said Morgan. She reached into the folds of her robe and pulled out a rolled up paper. The first riddle is written on this ancient scroll, she said. This book will help you find the answer. And then she held out a book. And on the cover of that book were the words, Ocean Guide. This is where you have to go, said Morgan. Oh, boy, said Annie, the ocean. I wish we... Stop. Jack grabbed Annie's hand. How will we know if we've found the right answer to the riddle? He asked Morgan. You'll know, said Morgan mysteriously. I promise you will know." Jack let go of Annie's hand. She pointed again at the cover and finished her wish. "I wish we could go there." Just then the wind started to blow. "Are you coming with us, Morgan?" Jack asked. But before Morgan could answer, the treehouse started to spin. Jack squeezed his eyes shut. The treehouse spun faster and faster and faster. Then everything was still. Absolutely still. Jack opened his eyes. Morgan Le Fay was gone. Only the ancient scroll and the ocean book were left in her place. So this will be a great new adventure. I hope you'll come along with me. Chapter 2 is called The Reef. See you soon, kids.